A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. In a bold declaration, North Korean leader Kim Jong Un has committed to implementing the toughest anti-U.S. policy, as reported by the country's state media on Sunday. This announcement comes less than a month before Donald Trump is set to return to the White House, a move that has raised expectations for renewed high-profile diplomacy between the two nations. During his first term, Trump famously met Kim 3 times in an attempt to negotiate terms regarding North Korea's nuclear program. However, many experts are skeptical about the feasibility of a swift resumption of talks, suggesting that Trump will likely prioritize addressing conflicts in Ukraine and the Middle East before turning his attention back to North Korea. The backdrop to Kim's latest comments is North Korea's increasing support for Russia's ongoing war against Ukraine, which complicates diplomatic efforts. In a recent 5-day plenary meeting of the ruling Workers' Party, Kim labeled the U.S. as the most reactionary state that regards anti-communism as its invariable state policy. He further criticized the expanding security partnership between the U.S., South Korea, and Japan, describing it as a nuclear military bloc for aggression. Kim's remarks, as conveyed by the official Korean Central News Agency, KCNA, outlined a strategy for an aggressive anti-U.S. counteraction aimed at safeguarding North Korea's long-term national interests. Although KCNA did not provide detailed specifics about the anti-U.S. strategy, it did mention Kim's emphasis on enhancing military capabilities through advancements in defense technology and improving the mental resilience of North Korean soldiers. The previous meetings between Trump and Kim marked a significant shift from hostile exchanges to a more personal rapport, with Trump even infamously stating that he and Kim fell in love. However, those talks ultimately fell apart in 2019 over disputes regarding U.S.-led sanctions on North Korea. Since then, North Korea has accelerated its weapons testing, focusing on developing more reliable nuclear missiles aimed at the U.S. and its allies. In response, the U.S. and South Korea have intensified their military exercises, including trilateral drills with Japan, provoking strong objections from the North, which perceives these actions as rehearsals for invasion. The situation is further complicated by North Korea's deepening military collaboration with Russia. Recent assessments from the U.S., Ukraine, and South Korea indicate that North Korea has dispatched over 10,000 troops and conventional weaponry to support Russia's military efforts in Ukraine. This military support raises concerns that Russia may reciprocate by providing North Korea with advanced weapon technology, potentially including assistance in developing more powerful nuclear missiles. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky recently reported that approximately 3,000 North Korean troops have been killed or wounded in the fighting in Russia's Kursk region, marking the first significant estimate of North Korean casualties since their deployment to Russia began in October. Despite North Korea's provocative actions, Russia and China have repeatedly obstructed U.S.-led initiatives to impose additional UN sanctions on North Korea, even in light of its ongoing missile tests that violate UN Security Council resolutions. Last month, Kim articulated that his previous negotiations with the United States only reinforced his belief in Washington's unchangeable hostility towards North Korea, asserting that his nuclear arsenal is the only viable means of countering external threats. As the world watches the unfolding dynamics of U.S.-North Korea relations, the potential for renewed diplomacy hangs in the balance. With Trump's upcoming presidency, the international community is left to speculate whether the two leaders will find common ground once again, or if tensions will escalate further amid a backdrop of military posturing and geopolitical maneuvering. That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, so hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.